A push-up is a great full body exercise that I encourage everybody to incorporate into their workout program. However, not a lot of people do a push-up correctly, which often can lead to an injury. And so in today's video, I want to teach you how to properly execute a push-up, as well as teach you how to develop the strength to be able to do it from your toes from the ground. So when you get into position, you're going to get into a high plank. You're going to be in a straight line. You don't want to be sagging or hiking your hips up too much. Next, you want to make sure that you're spreading equal amount of pressure among your fingers in your hand. Then you want to slightly flex your quads and squeeze your glutes, and when you do that, you'll notice that your abs kind of turn on, so you want to make sure that you're bracing your core. And then next, this is really important. Not a lot of people know this, but you want to rotate your elbow pits forward. And so when you do that, you're creating some external rotation in your shoulder, and that's going to protect them. So that's really important. So you're going to be basically screwing your hands into the ground. Then when you are ready to lower, you're going to do it slowly under control, and you're going to bring your elbows back at a 45-degree angle. You don't want to start by flaring your elbows out wide. When you do that, you're going to compromise your shoulder here, and that's why a lot of people get injured. They hurt their shoulders because they're flaring their elbows and not screwing their hands in the ground and protecting their shoulder. So another important thing is that when you slowly lower, you want your forearm to stay in a vertical position. Also, you want to make sure that you are lowering and rising your chest and your hips at the same time. When you get to the top, you want to make sure that you're spreading your shoulder blades apart. So you're not ending up here, you're coming all the way to the top. So that's how you do a proper push-up. Now, if you can't do that from your toes, which a lot of women can't, first, you want to start off by doing an incline push-up. You don't want to start off on your knees doing a girl push-up, because this will not transfer as well to doing it a full body push-up. So start at an incline. You can grab a counter space or some sort of dresser or couch where you can practice doing an incline from. And once you can crank out 10 or 12 fairly easily, make sure that you are finding a lower incline, because the higher the incline, the easier it's going to be. The lower, the more challenging. So work your way down to the floor. Another thing that can help develop strength is working on the negative push-up. Everybody can lower themselves to the ground. The pushing back up can be more of the challenge. So you can develop some strength by just working on slowly controlling the negative portion, which I will show you. All right, so for the eccentric push-up, you're going to do the same thing, same technique, except you're just going to slowly, under control, lower to the ground. Once you get to the ground, then you're just going to kind of push and worm yourself back up to the top. So you can do some sets of negative push-ups. And that is how you execute a proper push-up. After watching this video, you probably are realizing that push-up is quite complex and it's not as simple as many people think, but hopefully this video will help you master the proper technique and keep you injury-free. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and share it with a friend who you also think would benefit from learning how to do a proper push-up.